Hello everyone, this is my first devlog for the game you are currently watching called the Hamster Ball Blight. In this game I wanted two things. First, I wanted my character to be unable to jump. Jumping seems to be everywhere in video games in the platforming genre, so I wanted to try something different. I looked to games like Getting Over It and Monkey Ball because they are exceptions in the platforming genre for not having any jumping mechanics. I started making a game that felt like two-dimensional Monkey Ball, but it felt like a worse version of the Flash game Red Ball because you were unable to move upward. Ordinarily, a hamster and a ball can only move upward if they're climbing a slope, so there needed to be something special about this hamster. I thought maybe they were a human scientist that swapped their brain with a hamster. Then, following the swap, the machine that they used to swap brains broke. So, they need to find new parts for their machine. Unfortunately, most of the world is unreachable for a hamster. So they added a water jet and a grappling hook to a hamster ball to gather all of the tools that they would need to fix their machine. The second thing I wanted was a game without violence. There's violence in almost every adventure game, so I wanted to imagine an adventure game without violence. I thought about Undertale as inspiration. In Undertale, the player can choose whether or not they want to use violence in any given situation. Although Undertale also has enemies that will always be violent toward you. I wanted to make a game where violence was not an option for the player or any of the characters in the game. So, those were my two goals, no jumping and no violence. Now I want to talk about how this game is structured. There are four main areas: the forest, anthill, sewer, and town. The player will have a goal in each of these main areas that will progress the narrative. Additionally, each main area will have 4 or 5 sub-areas. Each sub-area contains an upgrade that increases the length and extension speed of your water jet and grappling hook. Sub-areas are not required to beat the game, but they will make the main areas easier to complete. Sub-areas and main areas can be completed in any order. So far, I've completed the forest and the anthill, and I'm nearing completion of the sewer. Although, I want to improve how the forest and anthill look before I publish my game to Steam or itch.io. I haven't added sounds to the game yet, but my girlfriend has written some lovely music for the sewer and forest. Here's an example of her forest theme. And this is the sewer theme. I imagine I'll be posting new updates on this game every few weeks. I've been working on this game for several months, so there's a lot that I could show. I don't want to put every single feature from the game into a video, but I do want to give regular updates. If you want to see more from this game, or are interested in playing this game once it comes out, then I suggest that you subscribe.